Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to day 3 of the ultimate guide for and it's the League edition where we're playing on the official Scum League server with the most experienced players in Scum, and of course the players that knows every single shortcut in the game. Now, I wanted to record earlier. I was running around. You guys can see I've been to the trader. I've gotten milk. Okay, I always like immersing myself with my character. So even though nobody really thinks there's any negative effects to having, to letting your vitamins or minerals go down, I just like having fun. So I bought milk to and milk is very cheap, guys. Milk is extremely cheap at the trader, okay? You must go to the goods trader, the general goods store, and the bar lady, okay, to get all the foods that you want. In any case, so I drank milk, okay, to get my vitamin D back. I ate kiwis to get my vitamin C back. And then if I eat meat, the B1 and the B4 will recover by its own. But I always like, immersing myself in the experience. And where am I going to pee now? Let's use the pee bucket right here quickly. So yeah, and I got the metal saw. Okay, I don't know why you're looking at that, buddy. I'm struggling to get to the toilet these days. The toilet bar. But yeah, I was just, I was running around, killing puppets, going to the trader, coming back, planning what I'm going to do with the base. And if you don't know, my base is a cabin. Okay, so there's various buildings in Scum with single entrances. Okay, that is to your advantage because no one can break this cabin with C4s. They have to get through this only door, and there's some churches as well with single doors, okay, where you don't have to build walls to Kingdom Come. Although I did build a wall right around this cabin, and after I was done, I was like, why on earth? Like, there are windows that I have to close, so I understand that, but I was still like, why on earth did you build a wall right around? I could have just built the little pieces, to block the windows and then upgrade those little pieces instead of me having to upgrade all the walls. Like, there's a wall right around this cabin, guys. And the only place I needed a wall is at that window and at that window. I could just build a 1 meter wall at that window, 1 meter wall at this window, and upgraded those two pieces very, very easily. Now I've got a freaking wall right around the cabin, okay, which I have to upgrade, which takes a lot more work. But in any case, the good news for today is I'm not going to let you sit through an hour and 20-minute video again. I'm going to keep the kill box for tomorrow, okay? We're doing the kill box tomorrow. And yeah, then I'm going to take a lot of risks. Today, I am just going to make sure that my loot is as safe as I can get it. And then I want to meet up with my clan and make sure our main base is as safe as we can make it. Okay, so we all three going to jump in there and just get the main base as secured as possible. And while I was playing today, or while I was sitting at my base, putting a wall in front of my door, I was just like thinking to myself, I've never done stuff like this. I've never put a wall in front of my door. I've never camped a base. I've never used any kind of shortcuts or exploits. Like, it's just not something I do. So my purest voice was talking to me all the time. Like, it's just not you. There's no way you can do stuff like that. It's just, it just sits wrong with you. And again, I always tell you guys that I'm a person, and it's very important to me that I only shine a light in the world, even if the world's filled with darkness. I get my light source from my creator, and then, I ask him to help me to bring light, to the darkness. But at the end of the day, I had an argument between my purist voice and my protector voice. You can call it a protective voice, you can call it a selfish voice, you can call it what you want. But basically, to just give you a quick explanation of my protector spirit, a person can beat me up and it's not going to be the end of the world. I'm going to say, well done, move on with my life. But if a person touches my family, then, a real demon will look like a Care Bear compared to me. Okay. I will become that person's worst nightmare. So I've got a protector side in me, that values other people's happiness a lot more than my own, and it has it has hurt me in my life, but it's also brought me very, very happy moments, because when you're like that, you get used a lot, but it's got a positive side as well, which I like. So, a long story short, guys, I was struggling for the last hour to think to myself, if we win, okay, which is not important to me. Winning is never important to me. But if we win, then I can give my son Blue a 3080 Ti, which will make him very happy. And my son is very important to me, okay? So that will make me very happy. And that's a big motivation for me. And then Dills, as he's not happy with his graphics card either, and he's helped me a ton, okay, over the last year or more. I don't keep track, but I know that a 3080 will put a smile on his face as well. So there's two people that I can give a very good day. I can make one day in their life very, very special. And that's something that's very important to me. So my purest side was, no matter what other people do, you stay you. And then my protective side went a bunch of swear words to the other people on the server, because I spoke to the developers directly about what they see as exploits, and I spoke to the main guy in the Scum Discord, the Scum League Discord, to try and find out by him what he sees as exploits, because they say you and your entire clan can be banned if you caught hacking, cheating, or using exploits. So I asked them directly, I know all the loopholes in this game, although I'll never use it. I've seen it being used because I run 3 servers, and I've just been playing the game for a very long time, and I've watched videos where people show how to make unraidable bases. So I've seen all these exploits. I call them exploits. Like putting a chair, leaving a gap in your wall, putting a chair on the other side and then teleporting to that chair, or closing up your door and then you just have to, like closing up a church door and then you just have to, make a tower to get into the top window, or closing up that little round hay bay stacks, whatever, the little round white building in the farmlands. You can close up the front door with a Troy wall, which everyone, there's always metas in games. So the Troy wall is a meta in Scum, which takes a lot of C4s to get through. So you can just close up the little round building with a Troy wall, and then you just build an archery target to jump onto the top of the archery target and get to the window at the top that no one can get to. Okay, and there's a heck of a lot of sand block exploits. Guys, there's a heck of a lot of exploits. I call them exploits, okay? But these exploits won't get you banned on the Scum League. So I know for a fact that probably 80% of the people on this league server is going to use those exploits so that they don't get raided, so that they don't lose their eyes, okay? But they're going to raid everyone else that doesn't use these mechanics, okay? So they're going to look for the weak targets. And me as a purist is definitely a weak target because I don't use exploits, okay? But they're going to just raid everyone very, very easily who's not using any exploits, and it's going to be very difficult to raid them. Not impossible, but difficult. So, to make a long story short, almost 10 minutes that I've been talking now. to make a long story short, my protective side won the fight. Okay? I will never, ever change who I am on any server. I will never, just think of myself when I'm playing with other people. But when it comes to the league server, and because those 3080 Ti's can make a big difference to my son's life or to my son's happiness and to Dill's happiness and to the community's happiness, I'm sure all of you are going to be quite happy, if we win. I've decided to fight fire with fire. Okay, it's not in my positive, shine the light in the darkness description, but I'm going to fight fire with fire, guys. So I'm going to use every trick in the book. No one will ever know if this is a decoy base. I'm going to have this cabin base. I'm going to have a cave base, and I'm going to have another small base, which is very difficult to find. And then we're going to have the main base for me and Dills. And yeah, no one will ever know where the wardrobe is or where the wardrobes are with all the eyes. And I'm going to be using the chair teleporting thing and the Troy wall thing and like every single exploit out there I'm going to use for my son, for Dills, and for the win. Okay, like I say, for me personally, winning is not that important, but I do care about others more than I care about myself. So just like I'll probably kill someone and go to jail if they ever touch my son or my family, I'm willing to break the rules when it comes to other people, okay, that I care about. So yeah, that's it, guys. In short, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to level up my demolition to advanced, okay, before we go and do the kill box. Then I'm just going to meet up with Motex to do the kill box, okay, so that we can open all 5 doors. Then I'm going to run with him, help him to get the second key card, do that key card. Then we're going to meet up with Dills, help him to get his third key card, and then only are we going to clan up. And if you don't know what our clan name is going to be, the Dream Team. Okay, a lot of you knows what the Dream Team stands for, but our clan name is going to be the Dream Team. And hopefully we can make this dream come true against all odds. Okay, because I probably don't know every single trick in the book, but I do feel a lot of people on the server does know every single trick in the book and will do anything in their power to win. Just like, streamers stream sniping each other. There's already an argument on Twitch, with streamers literally stream sniping each other, like there's one guy, I'm not going to mention his name, but he raided another big streamer on Twitch twice by clearly stream sniping him. And then when he got raided, and there's no proof that, the streamer that got raided twice raided him back, he just now he's not, now he's not playing Scum. Don't know if he's still going to play Scum, but it clearly irritated him. So it's very funny that people are willing to stream snipe, but if they feel they're getting stream sniped, then they want to throw all their toys out of the basket. So yeah, a lot of negative things going on, but we're going to try and end up at the top. Okay. And yeah, guys, I know this is not guide material, but at least this video is only going to be in half an hour long. Okay. And yeah, I'm not going to show you how I level up demolition. That's going to take, I'm like going to focus on it now. I couldn't really focus on it because I was full, and I'm like, I need to put the loot somewhere. So when you're full, you can't just stand and cut down branches. And then if someone kills you, you lose absolutely everything you have. Okay. That's why you need the wardrobe and you need a base and you need a place to protect your loot. And a cabin is a very, very strong way to do that because no one can blow through here with C4. If you build a cabin in your base building elements, someone can blow up your cabin with one C4. Okay, no one can blow up this cabin. So they have to get through that door. And I can put a lot of stuff on the other side of that door. Okay, and then I can leave gaps. Put a chair down, not in here. I must put the chair down on the other side of the door, and I can teleport to the door and poop like that. But I mean, I only have to protect this. Okay, instead of protecting everything, which is going to save a lot of resources. And yeah, I think the server is quite busy at the moment. So, and it's nighttime. So, what I want you guys to do is do at least 3 events every day. Even if you followed my build and you went with advanced rifles, you are not going to be using the rifle. You're not going to waste rifle rounds on puppets. You're only going to waste rifle rounds on people. And you are not going to shoot at people every 5 minutes. So it's going to be very, very hard to get to advanced rifles or advanced plus rifles without doing events, okay? So another part of this guide is do your best to do at least 3 events per day, okay? And 3 events per day is really good for your rifle skill. You will see that it's still going up extremely slowly, but it's better than not doing events, okay? So do at least 3 events every day. And then if you're struggling with fame, you can always do these brawl. You can do the not the MMA, the brawl one. Where's the brawl one? Yeah, the cage match, the brawl cage match. Okay, where you hit each other with baseball bats or a crowbar or whatever, whatever the case would be. If you join this event with 3 of your friends and they just stand still and let you beat them up, then you're gonna get 40 fame every single session, okay? I don't even like doing that, because, but I mean, you can farm fame like that. And all these guys are definitely fame, using every trick in the book, but this is one trick. You just join this brawl cage with your 3 other friends, and then you just let them stand still and beat them up. Okay, because you're the lock picker or you use the most fame or whatever the case would be. And one day when they need fame, you guys can do the same. You and your 2 friends stand still for the other guy. And he just beats you up, finishes the event in about 2 minutes because the event stops with the first person that gets 30 kills. So the event will probably stop in 2 to 3 minutes and you get 40 fame every 2 or 3 minutes because you're winning, because they're standing still and they don't lose any fame. Okay, so it's like a win-win situation. But I want to see how good these guys are at PvP. I just want to know how deep in the poop am I. So I'm going to do my first event right now, okay? And I do suspect they're not going to like my event, which is always the Mountain Glade. So I'm going to try and start this event and just measure out the competition, okay? And try and have a little bit of fun. So I started the event, and now I'm just going to see if anyone joins. I'm not going to announce it in the global chat, guys. Like, a lot of these people on the server doesn't like me, and a few others I don't like. So I don't really want to put my name in global chat because people are going to be very, very friendly. So yeah, let's just have some fun quickly. My favorite weapon to use in an event is the MK18 for the recoil. The MK18, the ASVAL, and the AK-15. So if I want maximum firepower and almost no recoil, I go for the ASVAL, and then if I just want to use a gun that I'm crazy about, I use the MK18. And if I want maximum firepower with maximum recoil, I use the AK-15. Okay? And I just spawned on top of a roof, which has never happened. How? I've never spawned on top of a roof, guys. That is weird. So we just letting each other know where we are. Yeah, if there's only 2 people in an event, we play Marco Polo. Not everyone does that because most people are competitive. But if there's only 2 people in a server, you play Marco Polo. So I'm going Marco, and then he goes Polo. Okay, now we know where each other is. And that's a friendly way. Yeah, that's a friendly way to do it. So I'm glad I'm with a friendly guy. I would have loved a lot more people to join the event, but in any case. Okay, more than one person in the event. Can we see what's the fame now? The fame is 519, and we had no extra rifle skill. Okay, so 519 fame with no extra rifle skill. Oh, to cover behind that very quickly. But my shadows aren't on low, guys, so I struggle at night. I struggle to see with night vision at night because most of my graphics are on Epic. Rush is good. It's definitely good. I'm losing sight of him, guys. All the shadows just look black. But I mean, you can make sure that you play at night, you know. Don't let that spoil your fun. You can always play during the day if you want to. And change it up. Change it up and have some fun. Okay, let's go with the ASVL. Much less recoil. Much less recoil. I lost sight of him again. Yeah, I'm blind as a bat. Everything is just black. And now I don't know where he went. As you guys can see, almost no recoil. Almost no recoil with advanced rifles. Jab is not really playing along with the Marco Polo. Rush is doing good. Rush is doing good. It's weird. Usually the events are full, like in literally full. I don't know where I am. Oh, I think I need to get onto a roof. I'm not saying rush on a roof, but I saw one of the two of them on a roof, so I think they're using roofs. I think they might be using roofs. Which is very good strategically. He's gonna kill me now. He's gonna kill me now. That was funny. That was funny. That was funny. Okay, let me take my favorite gun, yeah? Yo, I can't follow him, guys. He just disappears. But I'm not willing to put my shadows on low. I like the eye candy. See if I can follow him. If I can follow him, then it's better. Whoa. Man, Jab is good as his grenades. Jab is the grenade man, guys. I think Jab's almost better at grenades than me. And I love my grenades. I love me grenades. Okay, since they aren't playing Marco Polo, I'm not playing Marco Polo. Remember 519 fame, guys, and no rifle skill, or no leveling of rifle skill. Oh. I enjoy it more when there's 16 people in the event, you know, that I've got a target to shoot at permanently. And yeah, it is peak time now, so I don't know where the players are. Okay, he played Marco. I'm going to play Marco as well. He said Marco, I say Polo.
You have 30 seconds left.
Oh. Just remember, 519 fame and no rifle skill.
You have 15 seconds left. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Game over.
Yep, rushed it very, very well, guys. Very, very, very well. And Jab caught me because he came into the event late. So, rush is good, man. Rush is good. I'm going to type now, guys. I have to type now. Okay. So, now we went from 519 fame to 543 fame. Okay? Just by having fun. So even if there's just 3 players in the event, we're getting first, second, and third. Okay, which is quite a bit of fame. I came second, guys, and I still earned 24 fame. And if we go to my rifle skill, I got 31,000 out of 10 million. Okay, it's not even a percent, but you can imagine to yourself, if you want to level up rifles without doing events, imagine how long that's going to take. Okay? So that's why I say do at least 3 events per day, and then it helps with your fame as well. So I'm just gonna take a pee here quickly. Like I said, the video is only going to be a half an hour long. Tomorrow, day 4 is going to be maximum action-packed, guys. Since I've spoken to the devs now, you know, I used the whole day to speak to the devs, to speak to the Discord league managers, to analyze, you know, what I'm going to do, to plan out me and my clan strategy tomorrow, and yeah, to put down the wardrobe, to close the cabin, you know. So I just did a bunch of boring things. But tomorrow, day 4 is definitely going to be action-packed. We're going to have a kill box. We are going to do very dangerous points of interest. And we're going to go look at where can we get the most amount of puppets with the least amount of threat level. Okay, so have a great day, guys. If you enjoyed this therapy session, do me a favor and click the like button. And if you're not subscribed yet and you want to see and learn everything there is to see and learn about Scum, then click the sub button. And I'll see you guys next time. And this time it's going to be an hour again. So deep breaths, guys. Deep breaths. Cheers.